Hello, welcome back once again. Hope you are good. Now, the British monarchy has long survived on an unspoken pact with the press, difference in exchange for access, reverence, and exchange for relevance. For decades, senior royals have enjoyed protective buffer built by loyal commentators, carefully managed press relationship, and media culture often reluctant to challenge the institution too directly. But every so often someone's break rank, and when they do, the tremors are impossible to ignore. That is exactly what happened when veteran commentator Amanda Platet published a striking critique questioning Prince William's trajectory as future king. In an article bold headline, "No one seems to dare say it, but William is the next monarchy's problem." She did what many British media circles rare risk. She placed the heir to the throne under unforgiving spotlight. For years, Prince William has benefited from an image of stability, the responsible elder son, the steady family man, the safe pair of hands amid the turbulence that follow his brother Prince Harry's departure from royal life. While Harry and Meghan have faced relentless tabloid scrutiny, William's public narrative has largely been one of quiet competence. But Amanda's critics strike at something deeper, not scandal, not personality, but passive performance. The heart of the argument is blunt. Does Prince William match the work ethic expected of a future king? So the royal watcher often measures dedication through visible engagement, public appearance, and philanthropic initiative. In that arena, William has sometimes drawn comparison to King Charles III, who, even well into his 70s, maintains a notoriously packed schedule. Charles built his public profile over decades through tireless campaigning on environmental issues, architecture, interfaith dialogue, and charitable work. His diary has rarely appeared late. By contrast, critics argue that William's schedule appears linear, more selective, less relentless. Supporters would say that William operates in a modernized monarchy that values impact over optics, fewer engagement but deeper focus, more strategic project rather than ceremonial obligation. His Earthshot Prize is frequently cited as proof of that forward-thinking approach, positioning him as global environmental convener rather than merely a ribbon cutter. Yet, criticism gained the traction online question whether strategic has replaced visibility, and whether visibility still matters profiling in an institution sustained by symbolism. What perhaps peak without work has become shorthand among detractors who believe that William, as Prince of Wales, enjoys immense privilege without proportionate public output. It is a sharp accusation, perhaps unfairly simplified, but powerful in the age of social media amplification. Public perception can solidify quickly, especially when a narrative finds oxygen. What makes Patel's commentary notable is not simply the criticism itself, but the fact that it's emerged from within traditional sympathetic side of the media spectrum. This was not an outspoken anti-monarchist or fringe commentator. This was someone familiar with royal reporting culture. When criticism comes from passive insider, it carries a different, weight. So the reaction has been predictably polarized. Royal loyalists argue that William critics ignore the complicities of his role. They point to his responsibility as a father of 3 young children, his efforts to shield his family from medium instruction, and his long-term positioning for eventual kingship. They insist that the monarchy must involve reducing the unsustainable workload model of early generation. But critics counter that evolution should not mean invisibility. The monarchy's relevance depends heavily on public engagement, appearance, speeches, patronages. These are not mere optics, they are currency. And without consistent visibility, public enthusiasm may erode. And in an era where publican sentiments flicker beneath the surface in parts of Commonwealth, complexity could prove costly. There's also a broader tension at play. For years, portions of the British press have been accused of professionally targeting Harry and Meghan while treating William with gentle scrutiny. That imbalance has fueled accusation of double standard. So when a high-profile commentator levels direct criticism at William, it disrupts a long-standing pattern. And now, the question is whether this moment signals a wider shift or merely a brief tremor. while other commentators feel emboldened to analyze William's performance more regularly, or will the institutional reflex to protect the hair quickly reset itself? What complements the issue further is that William represents the monarchy's future brand. It's meant to embody modernization, stability, and generations transition. If there's growing dissatisfaction, even quietly, about this public presence of passive work, rate is just the core of the monarchy long strategy. Unlike King Charles, whose reputation was forged over decades of advocacy and occasionally controversy, William's public identity remained comparatively streamlined. He has avoided major public missteps, but absence of controversy is not the same as abundance of engagement. In a world of 24 medium circle, visibility sharp legitimacy. Still, fairness requires acknowledging us. Measuring impact poorly by counting engagement can be reductive. A small number of high-impact initiatives may achieve more than the dose of routine appearing. William's environmental campaign through Earthshot has drawn global figure and significant attention. His homelessness initiative signaled seriously policy ambition. These are not trivial projects. The tension lies in whether this flagship initiative compensate for what some perceive as lighter overall public presence. In previous era, royal maintained punishing schedule to justify their role. Today's monarchy may be lubricating, but lubrication always carry a risk. And for William, the stakes are high. As heir apparent, his trajectory defined the monarchy. Next chapter. And criticism from outside has long been expected. Criticism that appears to emerge from within sympathetic cycle. It's different. It suggests and sees not just among distractors but among traditional supporters. And whether this moment results in replication or quiet containment remains to be seen. Royal institutions have historically weathered medium storm with strategic silence and careful image management. An apology or retreat from criticism will fit a familiar pattern, but allowing debate to surface, even temporarily, might signal a monarchy confronting modern scrutiny head-on. Ultimately, this episode underscores large reality. Reference is no longer automatic. Public figures, even those born into crowns, operate in an era of measurable output and constant comparison. William's challenge is not scandal management, but expectation management. It is not dramatic downfall, but steady proving. If the monarchy's survival depends on public relevance, then engagement is not an option. It's essential. Whether William rises to that challenge with great visibility or continue a selective approach will shape how history judges his era. And for now, the silence from palace will contrast sharply with the growing online debate. And in the court of public opinion, silence can often speak louder than words. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.